Test, mic check. 1, 2, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2. And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Tonight we're live from Voschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield as the 19-2 Pittsfield Lady Sockies play host to the 6-3 Louisiana Lady Bulldogs. Alongside John and Jack Hall, I'm Charlie Hall. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Lady Sockies going for victory 20 on the season. And the Lady Bulldogs, who got a little bit later start to the year, looking to keep their current hot streak rolling along. We'll talk about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week. Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate. Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Louisiana Lady Bulldogs and the Pittsfield Lady Sockies for you on this Thursday evening. Lady Bulldogs started the year with an 0-3 record, losing to Highland 49-42, Monroe City 39-30, and Marion County 48-40. Have since put together a nice winning streak with wins over Bowling Green 44-16, North Callaway 61-55, Knox County 44-31, Wright City 63-51, and Ellsbury 36-34 in their most recent victory. 6-3 on the season for Louisiana. And the contrast on the other side would be Pittsfield has played 21 games on the year compared to the 9 of the Lady Bulldogs. And the Lady Sockies started out the season 17-0, winners of the Brown County and Beardstown tournaments at Thanksgiving and Christmas time, respectively. Lost their first game back on the 13th of this month to Quincy Notre Dame 54-49 in the thrilling contest. Then the next night traveled to a tough Pleasant Plains squad and got thumped pretty handily, 63-34. Rebounded with an overtime victory on the Thursday after that, 52-49 over Athens, and then defeated Beardstown earlier in the week here at home, 60-38. Lady Sockies good victories. Athan's a good squad, and the second time they have beaten Beardstown on the season. Similar scores in both of those games, and Jack, a very balanced scoring attack for Pittsfield in the victory the other evening.
Well, they were dishing the ball off very well, got 3 people in double figures, a couple more with 8 apiece, and played a pretty sound game. It was, it really wasn't that high-intensity game, but let's face it, after you play some of those games you played that one week, it's hard to get the same intensity you're going to get through those games.
Well, I was gone to a wrestling meet the other night, so you guys might have talked about this, but you talk about the emotional roller coaster Pittsfield was on in a thrilling game against state-ranked number 1 at the time in Class 3A, Quincy Notre Dame, and to turn around and have to play a Pleasant Plains squad whose record now is 15-5. It was 11-5 at the time. And maybe a little bit of an underestimating by the Lady Sockies, or just a little bit of a mental fatigue, or a combination of both. Either way, there's no excuses being made by the program, but that's a pretty tough back-to-back.
Yeah, I think when you put the emotions you put into that Q&D game, that honestly 90% of the people didn't think would be close, and then all of a sudden you had a chance to win it. Then you got to come back the next night. You might not have the same idea of how good Pleasant Plains actually is going to be, but they showed you, TJ Frazee and the gang, that they're going to be good all the time, and if they have a chance to scout you, they're going to be tough to deal with.
Well, I mean, you start talking about 2A basketball, and you've got Breeze Central, who's ranked number 1 on the AP poll. They're a team that has beaten Camp Point Central. They have beaten Quincy Notre Dame. I mean, this is a program. Breeze Mater Dei, who has split with Camp Point Central on the season, once early, and then Camp Point won in the rematch. You've got Nashville, who's the state runner-up from a year ago, returns everybody. They're in the top group. I mean, you've just got talent over talent over talent. And if you take a look at, like, the Lady Sockies postseason route, you are either going to have to beat a Camp Point Central or a Pleasant Plains to win a regional. It's not easy.
No, and 2A basketball, it is what it is in girls and guys, because Pittsfield may not be in the run of that postseason being in the Challengers, but my goodness, you start taking a look at the 2A around, Quincy Notre Dame might be happy to be 3A right now.
It definitely is a tough postseason route, but that's why you get up and you get ready throughout the season, try to challenge yourself as these two teams have done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to the matchup here tonight. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show to hear from some of the sponsors helping to bring this game to you this evening on Central Illinois Sports.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Pittsfield Lady Sockies, the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs matching up here this evening. After tonight, the Lady Sockies have a break for the weekend. They pick it up next Monday at Triopia, then go to Brown County on the 30th, at Camp Point Central on the 3rd. A home game against North Green on February 6th. If they're waiting until September, the season will be over. February 8th, they'll play in the Cage a shootout against West Hancock, and then they finish out the year on senior night on the 10th. So not too many dates guaranteed here for this Pittsfield program on their schedule.
So who do they play on senior night?
Greenfield.
It'll be another good competition. And 9 o'clock in the morning in the Quincy Cage
11 o'clock,
11
I believe.
o'clock,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep, so a couple of big games coming up for the Lady Sockies. This is a big game. This is the Louisiana program that beat them 52-38 a season ago. And while the roster for the Lady Sockies has definitely changed over, it's still an opportunity for Pittsfield, and they've done this a lot this season to improve on a victory that was a loss a year ago.
Yep, they finished 13-13, as you said, did Louisiana a year ago, and got that 17-game run in a row before they got their first defeat. And now you've got to pick up some momentum. And then losing that Minden game, you always hate to lose a game like that and not be able to make it up with somebody late in the season.
Yeah, definitely so. If you're talking about the Pittsfield program, a chance to win their 20th game with a victory here tonight. They've not won 20 games since the 2018-19 season when they were 20-10. They actually had back-to-back 20-win seasons, 21 in 17-18 and 20 in 18-19. And, if you start looking across the board in the program, it's not filled with 20-plus win campaigns. So this is one of the better seasons from a wins and losses standpoint in Pittsfield history at this moment.
Yeah, I mean, there were some really good Pittsfield teams, back in the 80s. And then when we first moved here in the early 2000s when Matt Elledge was coaching, they had some pretty good runs, but played some really tough competition. And, those were the days when you didn't get a win against Carrollton very often, and Minden was tough each year. But that Camp Point Central squad, as we get ready for this game, we have to think about Central Southeastern and an announcement today that was made with Matt Long retiring at the end of the season.
Yeah, I honestly, my initial reaction to that was I thought it was odd that it was in the middle of the season that came out. They usually, kind of wait till the end of the year, but Coach Long's done it as good as anyone, quite honestly, in the area, boys side, girls side, coaching side, over a great amount of years, over, 600 victories in his career, multiple regional and sectional champions, and has done it just in an outstanding way. And if you also consider what he did as the athletic director at Camp Point Central, I'm not saying it was single-handedly, but it was definitely orchestrated by Matt Long. The change that you have seen at Camp Point Central, from being kind of an also-ran in a lot of sports to being a program that now people try to emulate in a lot of different ways across the board. There's a lot of kudos to be given out to Matt Long on a career very, very well done.
Brad Dixon said, best mentor I could have ever asked for, and why I'm where I'm at today is because of him. And I can remember, Charlie, my senior year of high school, his dad moved to our area to be our basketball coach. Matt was about a third grader at that time. Kelly was not much different. Kevin was in junior high. Scott was a little bit smaller than that. And Matt's done quite well for himself, and he's changed the dynamic of girls basketball as much as anybody on the defensive side of the ball.
Definitely so. I think that's what you've seen out of that program is that they play defense like, I'm not trying to be a jerk when I say it, like a boys team does. They're up in your face, they're aggressive, they're trying to speed up the game. It's very similar to what this Pittsfield team does. They're trying to speed you up so you make a mistake, and it's worked for a very, very long time for Camp Point Central and then Central Southeastern. That co-op's been wildly successful over the years, and again, kudos to Coach Long And hopefully they finish out the season with a long postseason run as well.
Well, and the thing with them is then you add a couple of stud athletes each and every year for them who can really score. He's had some big scorers that weren't very big girls, but he's got size this year, big guards, good shooters. Lauren Miller's as good as anybody in the state, I think. I mean, there's people that are really good, but she's as good as anybody. Going to go to Southern at Edwardsville, and it's just they've done a really nice job. And if you're Noah Mendenhall, that's what you want to be like year in, year out.
Well, I mean, I think the big thing you have to look at is you just don't see the 25-plus year coaches as much anymore. You get a lot of, obviously there's a shortage in education just in general, so you're seeing that kind of play into the coaching side as well. And, guys like Matt Long just won't come around much anymore. And, yeah, it's definitely a person you try to emulate, but you have to not just want to do it, you have to work like he was able to do. Hey, also want to remind you we've got the Quincy Shootout starting tomorrow. First game's at 4:15 from Quincy High and Quincy Notre Dame. I saw the day, I think there's 4 of the top 10 teams in the nation coming to Blue Devil Gymnasium, and a couple of them are going to match up. Premier matchup in my eyes tomorrow will be the Brewster Academy and Link Academy contest. That game's scheduled for 5:45 at Blue Devil Gym. If you're in the area, you might as well go. Good opportunity to watch that, and then watch the beginning of the Blue Devil game when they play Geneseo, and then get an early supper because that one's not going to be very close.
Well, the last game of the night might be worth watching, though, and order us some supper at the same time. But, ought to be 4 good games at Quincy Notre Dame, 4 good games, 3 good games at Quincy High School. And last year it was like 79-13 with the Geneseo game. I said to Sydney Himmelman, you might want to tell your alma mater maybe they want to get off of that night and do something different. But she said, well, over the years we've been pretty good. And I said, well, this is a special Quincy group, and things kind of put up and go down in that situation, so we'll see how things roll there.
You definitely do see things tend to ebb and flow. We're going to ebb and flow into a break here as they have the national anthem inside the gymnasium. When we come back, the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups, the Lady Sockies and the Lady Bulldogs, next on Central Illinois Sports.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in the tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
About sick of winter, are you? That's the bad news. I don't think the winter's going to end anytime soon. The good news is we have a winter sale, so anything you might be looking for winter is on sale right now at your local Farm Home Supply, including 30% off all Burn outerwear and Noble Outfitters outerwear. And the bird's always hungry. You got a 40-pound bag of black oil sunflower seed for $16.99, or buy more, save more with our suet cakes, 5 for under $5. And keep your handsies and toesies warm. We got 25% off all of our casual shoes or Kinko winter gloves.
Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
It's time for the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups here on Central Illinois Sports. 6-3 are the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs. Derek Branstead, their head coach. They'll start at a guard. She's a senior. That's Jordan Peterson. At another guard, a freshman in Trinity Chapman. And the third guard, she is a sophomore, Nakia Griffith. At a forward, she's a senior, Jayla Reese. And at the other forward, she's a junior, Reese Womack. Womack, Reese, Griffith, Chapman, and Peterson for the 6-3 Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs will be in the visiting maroon uniforms with the white numbers and lettering here this evening. For the Pittsfield Lady Sockies, Noah Mendenhall, their head coach, 19-2 on the year. They'll start at a guard, a 5'7 senior, Lila Simon. And a second guard, a 5'8 freshman, Lincoln McCartney. And Reese Ramsey is the third guard in the lineup. She is a 5'8 freshman. At a forward, a 5'9 senior, Madison Frieden. And at the other forward, a 5'10 sophomore, Deegan Allen. Allen, Frieden, Ramsey, McCartney, and Simon for the Lady Sockies. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We tip it off from Boschel Gymnasium next.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Just about ready to tip it off here at Boschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield. Lady Sockies in the white uniforms tonight with the red numbers and black trim. Decent crowd on hand on this cold January evening. Glad you have joined us if you weren't able to make it to the gymnasium here tonight. And thanks to all of our sponsors who help make it possible each and every time on Central Illinois Sports. Just about ready for tip-off. Shiloh Savage, Tim Crumley, Dave Bishop are officials as Frieden will jump in the middle for the Lady Sockies. And jumping opposite of her will be Reese Womack. The tip is up and won by the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs from just across the river end. With the ball in her hands is Trinity Chapman, the freshman. Ball on the right side now to Womack. She'll work on the dribble. No real height advantage for either team. They actually match up pretty well size for size. Pittsfield may actually have just a little bit of a player-for-player advantage. Now the ball comes on the wing to Griffith. She'll have it knocked loose, run down out front by Reese. Has picked up the dribble, needs some help and close to a 5 count. Ball out near the half-court line and a blocking foul on Deegan Allen.
Allen picks up the first foul of the ball game. Her first foul comes at the 7:28 mark of the first quarter of play. We've had some late first quarter before we saw the first foul. That might be one of the early ones.
Inbounds pass. Peterson will throw it in the backcourt for Chapman. Chapman to play the point. She'll work against Lincoln McCartney. Dribble drive on the right side. Kicks to the corner to her teammate in Reese. Reese back to Chapman. Both of them with good quickness off the bounce. On the right side, Reese thought about the three. Now drives baseline. Ball tipped and out of bounds by Simon. It'll stay on this end with Louisiana.
Just 6-3 is Louisiana, but they get a late start in basketball every year. And Missouri's got some funny rules about when you can start.
Reese with it on the inbounds pass. No shot clock here in this one. It's a little different after you have gone through that with the Winchester tournament.
Yeah, John and I had to get used to that the other night.
A minute into this game, no score as the Bulldogs have had the ball the entire time. Now Peterson out front gets it to Chapman. Chapman tries the drive in, ball kicked to the wing. 3-point shot on the way by Reese is no good. And the rebound down to Lila Simon for the Lady Sockies. She's got Griffith all over her in the backcourt. Dangerous pass now is going to be thrown away. And a turnover on Pittsfield, their first of the evening.
And Lady Sockies did not come back into the backcourt and give her too much help there. When she picked up the dribble, the long pass caused the turnover.
6:35 to play in the first, no score here in the early going of this contest on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. As Chapman brings it up for the Lady Bulldogs. The boys teams were also supposed to play tonight in Louisiana, but the Bulldogs had to cancel. Here's a missed three by Womack. Rebound down to McCartney. Gets it to Ramsey. She surveys the floor. Pulls up for a three in transition, no good. And the rebound down to Jayla Reese for Louisiana. Chapman brings it into the front court the other way. Spin move to the middle. Nice move. Couldn't complete. And McCartney with another board. She'll turn and take the dribble into the front court. On the right side, Simon. Now to McCartney. As look at the offensive set up for the Lady Sockies. Allen to Reese. Ramsey top of the key. She'll try the dribble drive. Little runner up. Spins it in as it hung on the rim and fell through and gives Pittsfield an early 2-0 advantage.
It's got a good touch on that drive, no doubt about it.
Made baskets allowed the Lady Sockies to set up in their pressure defense in the three-quarter court. Close to a 10-second count here, but the ball does get into the hands of Womack. She'll work it down low to Griffith, who travels. And a turnover, the first of this affair by Louisiana.
Slow start in the ball game, a minute and a half in. 2-0 Lady Sockies. We'll get a tennis shoe tied there by the young lady in Jordan Peterson. They've got some good-looking athletes out there and some length in those two girls.
Simon will bring it into the front court. Works out top to Madison Frieden, who's had a big week. Won a couple of awards. Here's Allen. Kicks to the wing. Extra pass to Ramsey. Right side three, no good. And on the rebound, a battle for it. McCartney down with it. Leaves it to her teammate in Allen, who puts it up and in to give the Lady Sockies the 4-0 lead.
McCartney picks up where she left off with assists last week, or the other night.
Peterson in the backcourt, throws it across to Womack. Womack pestered there by McCartney, knocked into the backcourt, and going to call that over and back. They say it went off her leg, and a turnover on the Bulldogs. Their second into the contest for Louisiana. We see Camry Ahart, a freshman for the first time. Also into the ball game is Emerson Bradley, a senior.
Derek Brandstetter, the head coach. Jennifer Gishwender is the assistant, and that's a pretty solid sports name in the Louisiana area over the years.
3 seniors on this team, 1 junior, 1 sophomore. Everybody else a freshman, kind of a interesting makeup in the lineup. Frieden with it. She'll try the dribble drive. Kicks the top of the key to Simon. Simon will try to back her way in. Now to Frieden on the right side. Baseline jump shot too hard. Rebound ripped down. Allen and Reese having a battle for it. Alternating possession arrow favors Pittsfield on the jump ball.
Think about Deegan Allen. She's strong. She gets her hands on it. She's going to hold on to it.
Simon to inbound here. Has a pass that's tipped in, stolen away. The second turnover on the Lady Sockies as into the front court. Chapman on the run out. Her left-hand shot up, no good. Rebound down to McCartney. Works it ahead to Simon. To Allen to the front court. She'll attack the rack. Back to Simon. A little one dribble. Stops, pop, no good. And Peterson with the board for Louisiana. Neither team shooting it extremely well here in the early going. Bulldogs will have a 3-on-1. Get the shot put up, no good by Ahart. Rebound to Ramsey for the Lady Sockies.
Lady Sockies a little late getting down the court.
She'll put up a little runner, no good on the scoop shot. Again, Peterson the rebound for Louisiana, her second. Pushes it ahead to Bradley. Bradley travels. And a turnover on Louisiana, but if you're Noah Mendenhall, you can't be extremely thrilled. Your team's gotten beat back twice on the defensive side and as many possessions there. Lucky to come away without giving up a basket. Halfway through quarter number 1, it's 4-0 Pittsfield. Ramsey with it on the pick and roll. She'll get free on the layup, up and in for 2. 6-0 Lady Sockies. Ramsey with an early 4 and a timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout. 3:48 to play in the first. It's Pittsfield 6, Louisiana 0. When you need reliable internet, look no further than your friends at Adams Fiber. They're local and providing the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more. 6-0 Lady Sockies out of the Louisiana timeout. Pittsfield switches up the defense into a little bit of a run and jump on the man-to-man side as out of the double team, Peterson gets it. Works it on the baseline, Ahart. She'll go up right at Frieden. Shot and miss, saved in, and Frieden comes away with a loose ball. To McCartney. With her eyes down the court, pulls up for a jump shot. It is off the mark, and Frieden is over the back on the board.
Frieden's first foul of the ball game. Second team foul in the Lady Sockies. 3:25 left first quarter on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, 6-0. Into the game comes Gingler and Hill, and you see Deegan Allen and Frieden sit out.
On the other side, Griffith returns to the fray, as does Reese Womack. 3:25 to play in the first in a 6-0 contest. Out of bounds for the Lady Bulldogs, length of the court to go. Close to a 5. Inbounds comes into Chapman. She leads the charge into the front court. Gingler played pretty good defense there. Just a nice job by Chapman to get deep into the front court and puts the Lady Bulldogs on the board. Here's Ramsey, left side 3-ball. Rims in and out, no good. Rebound tapped out by Hill. Off to McCartney for a 3. It's well short. Saved in. Run down by Hill. Good hustle by Gingler and Ramsey both. I think they just kind of simultaneously saved that ball, and we'll see the first foul tonight on the Lady Bulldogs.
Looks like that's going to go against Griffith. That'll be her first team foul at the 3:03 mark.
Bounce pass for the Lady Sockies as it'll come into Ramsey. She had the ball knocked away, runs it down, fires from the corner. It's no good. On the rebound, she'll save it alive to her teammate McCartney. Third chance opportunity here for Pittsfield. Gingler back out to Simon. She'll set up a half-court attack. Here's Hill on the dribble drive over to Ramsey. Ramsey will fire away from distance. This time finds the mark from behind the arc. Ramsey with 7 of Pittsfield's 9 here in the early going, and with 2:35 to play in the first, they have their biggest lead of the contest. Peterson into the front court, has it knocked away from behind, Womack that was, left side Griffith. Gets it out top to Ahart. Has the ball tipped for a moment, runs it down, uses one dribble, finds the cutter, kick to the wing, and Womack. And a double dribble call that she had a little trouble with the handle, and a turnover on the Lady Bulldogs is their 4th.
They're finding some looks in the corner, but turned down the 3 about 3 times in a row there, and they had a wide open look. Lady Sockies chasing the basketball a little bit late each time right now.
If they're not as locked in defensively as you've seen them at different times this season. Here's Ramsey on a drive. Fouled on the floor, the official tells us, and it'll be ball out of bounds to Pittsfield.
Ramsey can create and cause some problems. Looks like that's on Griffith too. Be her second.
Into the contest, Reese comes back in, as does Peterson. They'll sit down Chapman and Bradley as the Lady Bulldogs looking for a little rotation on the offensive side. Here's Simon to McCartney out front. Leaves it over to Simon on the right wing. Gets the ball reversed to Hill. Now McCartney. She'll fake the 3. Gesundheit. Out top is Gingler. Right side Hill. She looked for a pass in the paint. It was well behind her teammate and turned over here. Now a double team of the backcourt, and they'll say that Ramsey was on the sideline when she touched the ball, so it's out of bounds to the Lady Bulldogs in the backcourt with a new 10 count. 1:44 to play in the first, 9-2 the Pittsfield lead. Lady Bulldogs look to get it in, close to 5, and it'll be a near turnover. Well saved by Peterson. She'll take it quickly into the front court. Leaves it left side Reese. She'll drive in, left-hand runner up and good to make it a 9-4 score. Ramsey into the front court and finds McCartney on the left wing. She'll let it fly from downtown. It's good. McCartney from Ramsey. And the lead is 8. Now McCartney steals the ball. Gets it to Reese. Ramsey returns the favor on the pass. Shot no good. Rebound loose on the court and picked up there by the Bulldogs and then stolen away again. Who was it on the bucket that time? Ramsey again? 10-point lead. Griffith into the front court. She'll travel. Turnover on the Lady Bulldogs as Pittsfield's defense starting to speed Louisiana up a little bit. That's what you've seen from the Lady Sockies this season. They get a lot of points off of their opponent's turnovers.
Like the way the Bulldogs were keeping the ball spread apart, now they're getting a little closer together and need that spacing again.
Here's Ramsey going to try the 3. No good. Rebound down to Griffith. She'll work the dribble toward the front court. Pass it back to Peterson. Peterson across with less than a minute to play in the first. Womack now to Griffith. Tries the dribble drive, looks for the back door. Peterson kicks to the wing. Womack for three, no good. And there's McCartney for her fourth board. Into the front court, Gingler with a touch. She'll take the ball inside off the spin move. Got too deep, hit it off the side of the backboard. Rebound down to Womack. Womack leading the charge the other way. She'll have her shot partially blocked by a hustling Lila Simon. On the rebound is Lincoln McCartney, and she's fouled.
Griffith's going to pick up her third foul, I do believe, in the first quarter. 22 seconds left, and Griffith will head towards the bench. Her coach has not made any motion to take her out yet.
Don't see that much. 21 seconds to play in the first. She'll stay in the game with 3 fouls. Ramsey with the basketball, a chance to beat a buzzer here for the Lady Sockies. Hands it off to McCartney. Looking to set up the play on the right side. Now McCartney top of the key to Hill. Back to Lincoln McCartney. Fakes the three, puts it on the deck. Off to Hill. Hill for a three. It's an air ball at the buzzer, and we head to quarter number 2 with Pittsfield leading Louisiana 14-4.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
The Louisiana Lady Bulldogs will have the basketball to start quarter number 2. They find themselves down by 10 to Pittsfield, 14-4.
Well, Pittsfield is 6 of 19, 31% from the field, 2 of 8 from the arc, 25%. Louisiana, 2 of 10, 20%, and 0 of 3 from three-point land.
Bulldogs will have Chapman, Peterson, Griffith with 3 fouls, Womack, and Reese to start this second quarter. Here's Chapman over to Reese on the left wing. Dribbles toward the top of the key to Peterson. Had it swiped away for a moment, but gets it back. Puts it on the deck against Ramsey. Kicks left side. Chapman, good look. 3-ball on the way, no good. Rebound underneath to Lila Simon for Pittsfield. Lady Sockies have Simon, McCartney, Ramsey, Frieden, and Allen to start the second period as Frieden gets it underneath. Might have traveled, no call. Missed the shot, and on the rebound, Chapman comes out of the fray with it for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll bring it into the front court against the man-to-man of the Lady Sockies. Here's Griffith. Skips it across. Womack, right side three. Good look. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound tipped out. Griffith will hustle it down for Louisiana. Second chance opportunity for the Lady Bulldogs. As Chapman has it on the dribble. On the right side off to Reese. Reese back to Chapman. Just underway here in period number 2. Just like the first quarter, a little bit of a delayed scoring drought here as the ball stolen away now. Into the front court, Simon. She might have got away with steps. Shot up no good. Rebound down to Deegan Allen on the hustle play for the Lady Sockies. Back out to Simon. Finds her teammate in Frieden down low, who puts it up and in for 2. Good find by Simon. Frieden completes over Griffith, who really didn't have much of a chance. She's got 3 fouls. She couldn't foul. Into the front court, Chapman beats everybody down. Runner-up no good. Allen with another board. Her 4th. She'll push it ahead to Ramsey on the left wing. She'll attack the rack on the run. Uses the window. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Peterson. Pushes it ahead to Chapman. She'll run it down to the front court. Pull the 3 in transition. No good. Rebound tipped around and Frieden secures for the Lady Sockies. McCartney says, let's slow it down a hair and set up the offense. As Simon will have it for the Lady Sockies. To Frieden. Looks for the opening on the left side. Now Simon, the senior, on the dribble. Lady Socky's a little stagnant offensively right now, even though they have this 12-point lead. Allen looks to the left side. Over to Simon. They might need a timeout. They look a little discombobulated. Now Simon drives in. Runner-up is good. All right, just get out of my way. I will take the ball in for two. Biggest lead of the ball game right now for Pittsfield on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. And now a tough luck foul on Madison Frieden as she and Womack collide.
Frieden stuck the hand in there. Her second foul, first team foul of the second quarter. She needed to just stand straight up and not reach, and she probably wouldn't have got that foul. But instead, a blocking foul called on Frieden, and she'll have to take a chair for a little bit. Peebles into the game.
Taylor Peebles, another senior for the Lady Sockies with her first action of the night.
Chapman keeps you honest, doesn't she?
She's quick and a very good passer, as we've seen in the early going. Here's a drive in by Reese. Her shot blocked by Ramsey. It'll be a held ball, and it should be Pittsfield basketball on the alternating possession arrow.
Yep, that's a jump ball, all right.
That's what was called, yes.
Yep.
Into the contest as Womack sits down. We'll see Emerson Bradley return.
5:09 left in the half, 18-4 on the Ridgeline scoreboard.
Looks like Reese is going to come to the bench, and into the contest, Ahart will return. They'll get the trainer to take a look at Reese as she's a little shaken up. .509 to play in the half. It is ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Pittsfield. As Reese Ramsey will bring it up as we're back to action here. She's got it on the right wing. Looks top of the key to Allen. Right back to Ramsey. Good look. Three ball is off the mark. And the rebound will go out of bounds. Nice job underneath by Nakia Griffith with the box out here. She did not allow Simon, who was really trying to get that second chance opportunity, to get to the ball.
May set a record playing with 3 fouls for the longest period of time.
Well, she had 3 in the first, and she has not fouled yet here in the second. As Chapman brings it into the front court, works it out to Griffith. She'll work against the defense of Deegan Allen, now trapped at the top of the key. Leaves it off to Chapman. Chapman on the drive in, runner up too hard. Rebound on the play to Bradley on the offensive board. She'll work it to Griffith. Right side three is in and out, no good. And on the rebound, a push off underneath against Louisiana.
Bradley will pick up the foul, her first team foul of the second quarter of play.
Length of the court to go for the Lady Sockies. 18-4. It was 14-4 after one, so they're pitching a shutout here in the second quarter so far as Allen will get it, gets downhill. Switches to the left hand, runner won't go. Bradley with a board for Louisiana. Then stolen away on the outlet pass as McCartney has it to Ramsey. Sizes up her defender. Leaves it off to McCartney. Thought about the three. Spins inside. Pass to Allen on the nice dime that time from McCartney. Allen puts it in for a 2 to make it a 16-point Pittsfield advantage.
Third assist of the night for McCartney.
And now a reach-in foul in the backcourt called on Ramsey.
Ramsey's first, team second of the second quarter. 3:56 left in the half, a 20-4 Lady Socky lead.
To the court to go here for the Lady Bulldogs as Peterson will throw it in. Chapman gets it on the inbounds, wants everybody to clear out, and she just wants to bring it up a little one-on-one here. Dribble drive, and her pass picked out of the air by Deegan Allen. Allen and Ramsey on a 2-on-1. Allen gets it to Ramsey, whose shot is no good. Rebound down to Simon. Putback won't fall. It's physical under there. Now Allen gets it and misses it, and the rebound to Peterson for Louisiana. She's off to the races into the front court. Wow, in a blink of an eye goes coast to coast. She missed the shot as she looked like she might have turned an ankle, and the rebound to Peebles. McCartney right side, Allen, who travels on takeoff, and a turnover on the Lady Sockies here will allow Gingler and Hill to come back in for Pittsfield. On the other side, Louisiana returns Reese Womack, and Griffith will sit down with 3:24 to play in the half.
4 turnovers on Pittsfield, 10 on Louisiana. It's an Adams Fiber timeout, 20-4. Pittsfield with the lead. Back after this.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
Adams Experts here for you when your computer goes down. They'll get you back up and running or can help you with a new machine as well. Adams Experts, 217-214-3423. Second timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout taken by the Louisiana Bulldogs. They find themselves down 20-4, but here's a good find down low. Ahart is the beneficiary of the good pass from her teammate Chapman and makes it 20-6.
Griffith has sat down for just a little while.
There's a turnover now on the Lady Sockies, as that will allow Reese to come back in, as she looks to be good to go. Glad to see her back out there after being shaken up just a few moments ago. Length of the court to go for the Lady Bulldogs with 3:06 to play in the first half. As Chapman will bring it up, guarded by Hill. Works off of the screen. On the right side, the freshman looks for the pass. Ooh, nearly threw it away. Good hustle by Reese to save the day for the Bulldogs. She'll drive in, kick, wing. Three-point Womack, no good. And the rebound to Allen for the Lady Sockies.
5 boards for her on the night.
Gets it to Ramsey. She'll drive inside, draws a little contact, and I'll say she just missed the shot and it went out of bounds, and it'll be Louisiana basketball. 2:39 to play in the half. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, the Lady Sockies have the 14-point lead, but here come the Bulldogs. Chapman works it across, finds her teammate in Womack. On the right side, Allen knocks it out of bounds. On the aggressive play, Deacon Allen only really knows one speed, Jack, and that's full speed.
She plays hard all the time. 5 boards in the night and also with 4 points.
Bounce pass nearly stolen away, but run down by Peterson. She'll kick it to the wing. Womack, good look, 3 ball, can't find the mark. And Gingler has the rebound for the Lady Sockies. And gets a timeout by the head coach, Noah Mendenhall. 2:20 to play in the half, 20-6, the Pittsfield lead. Back after this, Adams Fiber timeout.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
2:20 to play in the half after the Pittsfield timeout. Lady Sockies will have it in the backcourt right in front of their own bench here. They have the 14-point lead, have led the entirety of this contest. As Ramsey will try the drive, kicks to the wing and Peebles just inside the arc, gets off the mark, and the rebound run down by Chapman. She gets tripped up and no call. Ball will be run down by Ramsey in the backcourt. So a turnover. Ramsey then travels, possibly, but not called. Left side, Ramsey gets it back, puts up a 3, no good. Rebound, Hill loses her footing and touched it last, and he'll take it to the other end for Louisiana.
Little sloppy Joe out there right now. I think she just stepped on top of another player's foot. In the Big Ten, that's a foul.
Chapman into the front court. She'll kick to the wing and Ahart. Skip pass, finds the teammate Womack. She'll drive in, a little right-hand runner up and good. Little 4-0 run by the Bulldogs to make it 20-8. Gingler into the front court to Allen on the right side. Kicks to the wing in Hill. Out top, Peebles. Allen will try a three. High Archer, no good off the iron. Rebound on the offensive side, though, to Sophie Gingler, and she'll be fouled by Reese.
Reese will pick up her first foul, second team foul. Gingler picks up her second board of the night, both on the defensive end. Or I guess that would have been on the offensive end.
Yes, it would, as they're on the offense, and it'll be ball out of bounds to the Lady Sockies.
Can't fool me.
Inbounds comes into Ramsey on the baseline. She'll put up an off-balance runner, blocked by Peterson. Rebound down to Womack.
Nice block by Peterson.
Peterson will now dribble it across. Kicks to the right side. Good look three ball. Jayla Reese, no good. Reese Ramsey with the rebound for Pittsfield.
That'd be her fifth.
She'll throw the pass down low to Allen, whose shot is no good. That's because she was fouled to the play by Womack, the official tells us.
That'll be her first, team third, first free throws of the night. Will come the way to Deegan Allen. She's got 4 points, 5 boards on the night. 20-8 with 58.5 seconds left in the half. First one up by Allen, in and out, no good.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Emerson Bradley comes into the game as Ahart sits down on the Louisiana side. Nobody's shooting lights out tonight.
Misses both free throws, but goes and gets her rebound. Nope, they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. So no rebound, no turnover, just the ball to Louisiana headed the other direction. Lady Sockies have scored just 6 points in this quarter.
Good hustle by Allen to go after that ball after the missed free throw, but just couldn't stay in bounds.
Inbounds pass comes to Chapman. Finds Peterson over her head. Stolen away by Gingler. Cross-court pass stolen right back by Chapman. She's going to beat everybody down the court and go in for the runner. They can't fall. Rebound down to Reese. She'll have a shot no good, but that's because she's fouled. And we'll see Jayla Reese at the free throw line for the Lady Bulldogs.
Lila Simons picked up her first, team foul number 3. Reese goes to the free throw line, has 2 points on the night. 20-8 is the lead for Pittsfield. 41.9 seconds left in the half. First free throw is up and no good.
Come out and enjoy the fun with your friends at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays, 11 to midnight. Saturdays, 4 to midnight. Great food specials for you each and every day as well at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Reese makes the second. She's got 3 points on the night.
And with 40 seconds to play in the half, makes it a 20-9 score. Ramsey to Allen on the left wing. Leaves it up front to Simon. Now McCartney will get it. The Sockies could be patient here and hold for a final shot. Instead, Ramsey will take a three top of the key. It's well long. Rebound down to McCartney. Out to Ramsey. She'll fire away from distance and dials it in this time from downtown to make it 23-9. Chapman with the basketball, works it across to Peterson. Bounce pass down low, that's to Bradley, back to Peterson. She'll try the three and the answer no good. Rebound down to Allen. 2 seconds, 1 second. She just not traveled, but time was expired there, and it'll be halftime. And the Little Jess Motors halftime show where the Pittsfield Lady Sockies lead the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs at the break, 23-9.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
We welcome you back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. At the break, the Pittsfield Lady Sockies lead the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs by a 23-9 count. Halftime stats brought to you in part by the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They have been serving Pike County since 1991, and you can find them each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
It was 14-4 Pittsfield after one quarter, 23-9 here at halftime on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard and the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. Pittsfield's turned the ball over 6 times, Louisiana 12 times. 3 fouls on Nakia Griffith in the first half. Single fouls on Bradley, Womack, Reese, and that's all the fouls for them. For Pittsfield, Madison Breeden has 2 fouls. Single foul on Reese Ramsey, 1 on Deegan Allen, and 1 on Lila Simon. Halftime score 23-9. Back to tell you more after these on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 3231 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. The place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them across from Quincy High School. In the first half of play, the Lady Bulldogs of Louisiana, 9 of 24 from the floor, 37.5%, 0 of 10 from 3, and shooting 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Led in scoring in the first half of play by Jayla Reese with 3 points, 2 for Camry Ahart, 2 for Reese Womack, and 2 for Trinity Chapman. Jordan Peterson, Nakia Griffith, and Emerson Bradley all played in the contest, but did not score for the Lady Bulldogs. For the Lady Sockies, 10 of 41 from the floor, 24%, 3 of 14 from 3, 21.4%, and 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Reese Ramsey leads the way with 12 points for the Lady Sockies. Deegan Allen with 4. Lincoln McCartney had 3. Lila Simon with 2. Madison Frieden with 2 for Pittsfield. Gingler, Hill, and Peebles also played in the contest but did not score in the first half. It is 23-9, the lead for the Lady Sockies on top of the Lady Bulldogs. We'll step aside for a break. Get set for second half action next on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Thank you to our friends at Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram for being our halftime sponsor. 23-9 the lead for the Pittsfield Lady Sockies at the break over the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs. It'll be Lady Bulldog basketball to start the second half. Contest tonight brought to you in part by McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield. A great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more with affordable monthly rates. There's no reason to look anywhere else. Call Michael at McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
It's going to be Louisiana basketball as we get ready for third quarter action. Pittsfield with a 23-9 lead here at halftime on the break.
Lady Socky start the second half with Allen, Simon, Ramsey, McCartney, and Frieden on the other side. It's Reese, Bradley, Womack, Chapman, and Peterson for Louisiana. They're underway here in quarter number 3. Glad you're with us tonight on Central Illinois Sports as Ramsey will knock it away from Peterson on the run into the front court. Now goes Ramsey on the run. Shot up no good. Rebound down to the Bulldogs in Reese. She'll work the ball to Peterson. Across to Bradley. Kicks it out right side. Womack. Good look three. It's way off the mark. Rebound to Peterson though. She'll put it up and in and give Louisiana the early bucket of the third. Just underway here in quarter number 3.
Peterson came in aggressive as the Sakis laid back a little bit on that rebound.
Ramsey with the basketball out front, kicks it on the wing to McCartney. Right side looking for Simon. McCartney out front. Frieden will get set up on the little pick and roll action. McCartney on the pull-up jump shot, just can't get it to go. And Reese with another board for the Bulldogs, her 5th. Into the front court, Womack with it. A couple of threes go in here for Louisiana, and they could be right back in this thing. Here's Womack, right side. Chapman for the 3. It's no good. Rebound on the offensive side again, this time Jayla Reese. Womack to Chapman. Kicks to the right side. Womack for the 3. Line drive shot, no good. Another offensive board. Peterson with it. Out top to Reese. Looks for the back cut and throws it just a little too far for Peterson, but applaud the Lady Bulldogs for the hustle on that end of the court.
Yeah, they beat Pittsfield on the boards 3 times in a row on that trip.
6:37 to play in the third. Ramsey will bring it up for the Lady Sakis. Allen catches it on the wing, now to Simon. She'll kick it over to McCartney. Ball gets reversed to Ramsey on the left side now. Allen from the free throw line, pull-up shot, she'll find the mark.
Got 6.
25-11.
Ties that biggest lead of the ball game.
Jayla Reese with it into the front court. Drives between the Lady Saki defenders. Had the ball knocked away. They'll say it touched her hand last. And it'll be Lady Saki basketball. Ramsey will walk it up for the Lady Sakis. To Allen on the left wing. She'll get it to Simon, who travels.
Turnover number 7 on the Lady Sakis, first in the second half. Good defense playing with your feet by Louisiana, though, really shuffling the feet well.
Reese with it in the backcourt, now to Peterson. Chapman gets it. Ball stolen away now. Ramsey with it. Fakes the pass, drives in, off-balance shot, no good. Rebound down to McCartney. She misses the putback. Rebound, Ramsey gets it now. And she'll try to reset for the Lady Sakis to McCartney right side for a 3, and it's good. 3-pointer by Pittsfield gives them a 28-11 lead. Noah Mendenhall wants a timeout. 5:35 to play in the third. Back with you after this.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
5:35 to play in the third following the Adams Fiber timeout taken by the Lady Sakis. They have a 28-11 lead. It'll be Louisiana Lady Bulldog basketball, length of the court to go. Reese has it over the top of the defense to Chapman. Now Womack picks up the dribble to Chapman on the right wing. She's just a freshman as Chapman, but she's been impressive here tonight handling the ball. Peterson with it out top. Beats her defender. Shot up no good. Foul, then she'll shoot 2.
Simon will pick up the foul, her second. Team first, shooting foul. Free throws to be shot by Peterson. She has 2 points and 5 boards on the evening. 28-11 the score. 5:15 left third quarter. Pittsfield with the lead. First one is up and good.
Reels Concrete, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much more. Stop by and see the Reels or call 217-285-5013.
Nakia Griffith back into the ball game.
She had 3 fouls in the first quarter.
Second one also good by Peterson. Give her 4 on the night.
She played a majority of the second quarter. And says, Coach, I got it figured out now. I won't foul again. With it out top is Simon. She'll give it to Allen. Allen will try the drive. Back to Simon. Kind of a tough pass there. Here's McCartney over to Ramsey. Looking down low, there's Simon. Ooh, had an open look. Kicked it back out to Ramsey for a 3. It's going to hit the shot clock, they say, before it went in, so it's out of bounds. To the Lady Bulldogs. Simon had it. She could have just turned and shot away up, but didn't realize how open she was there. 4:50 to play in the third. Here's a pass too high for Griffith and goes out of bounds. A turnover on the Bulldogs, their 15th of the contest. Call it their 17th of the contest now. Jack's counting by 2s with 4:40 to play in the third. Simon with the basketball. She'll kick it to Allen on the right wing. Now to McCartney between the circles. Looking for the back door. Wasn't open this time. Now ball gets reversed to the right side. That's to Simon. She'll give it over to Ramsey. Dribbles toward the left wing now. 28-13 Lady Sockies, but they have not looked to be in the flow. Here's a 3 now by Ramsey. Too long. Rebound loose. Run down by Frieden. She dribbles through some traffic, and now the ball is tied up. It'll stay with Pittsfield here.
Frieden will get the offensive board on that, but it was like a hot potato, was it not?
Out of bounds underneath. Simon, close to 5, gets it out to McCartney near the sideline. She'll call it the play call for her squad. Ramsey gets the top of the key. Kicks to Allen. Now to Simon, thought about the 3. Deep in the corner, it's Reese Ramsey with Womack right up on her defensively. There's a lot of standing around offensively. Here's Simon now for a 3, no good. Rebound down to McCartney on the offensive board. She'll put it back up, can't get it to fall. Allen had the rebound, but she and Griffith get tied up, and it'll have the way of Louisiana this time. 3:34 to play in the third. Here comes Ahart back into the game. She'll replace Womack for the Lady Bulldogs.
5-4 quarter, kind of slow.
This is not the pace Pittsfield gotten to 19 wins with. As the ball is tipped, it's going to be stolen away by McCartney. She'll bring it into the front court on the dribble drive. Have it blocked from behind by Peterson, but there's Allen to clean up the glass. It's up and good to make it 30-13.
8 for Deegan Allen.
Here's Griffith through a pass. Ooh, off her teammate's hand, Ahart, and out of bounds. Turnover on the Lady Bulldogs here. 3:09 to play in the third. Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard tells us it's 30-13 Lady Sockies. RidgelineSalesGroup.com to see the latest listings from our friends at Ridgeline. Here's Simon to McCartney, right side. 3-pointer is short. Rebound, battle on the floor for it. It's Allen and Griffith. They keep finding one another, it seems like, and a held ball this time favors the Lady Sockies.
Two scrappy players out there going after the ball, no doubt about it.
Out of bounds on the baseline for Pittsfield. Here's Frieden on a drive. She'll kick it to Allen. Allen will knife the lane, draw the foul, and she'll shoot 2.
Deegan Allen will go to the free throw line again. She's the only Lady Socky that's been at the free throw line, 0 for 2. And that foul goes against Ahart. It'll be her first, team first. Allen's first free throw, in and out, no good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon a call, 217-285-4404.
Reese Womack into the game. Peterson sits down. Second one by Allen is no good, and the rebound is lost out of bounds by Louisiana. It'll be Pittsfield ball.
Hill and Gingler in for the Lady Sockies. Ramsey and Frieden take a chair for Pittsfield. 2:44 to play in the third in a 30-13 contest. Pass comes to Gingler on the wing. Hands it to McCartney. Calls out the 5-out offensive set here. Right side, Simon catches for a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Gingler has it underneath. She'll push it back out. Ball comes to McCartney. Now Allen for a 3-point shot. It rims in and out, no good. And the rebound down to Louisiana's Reese Womack. Into the front court, Womack gets it back from Chapman now. Kicks to the wing and Griffith. She'll put it on the deck. Looks for the pass down low, knocked loose, run down in the corner here by Womack. Back to Griffith. Travels, saying called for it here.
19 turnovers now. 7 in the quarter. A 30-13 ball game.
It's a game that hasn't had a ton of flow to it yet tonight.
No, it sure hasn't.
As Hill will have it. On the right side to Gingler. Thought about the pull-up, now leaves it behind to her teammate in Hill. Kicks left side, Allen. On the right wing, Gingler. Good look, 3. It's no good. And on the rebound, ball is saved in by Ahart. Could have just grabbed it there. I think she didn't realize she had a little more room on the baseline. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Sockies. Inbounds pass comes to McCartney for Pittsfield. Right side to Allen. Allen drives in. Good defense by Reese to deny her the driving lane. Now McCartney runs it down in the corner. It's a physical contest. Ball out front to Lincoln McCartney. Thought about the 3. Now left side, Hill.
Spacing's been a little off tonight.
What do you mean since there's 4 players on the right side of the floor and 1 on the left? Left side to Allen. Gets it to McCartney. McCartney fakes, now drives. Gets up a little runner. It's good.
It's got 8.
32-13. Less than a minute to play in the third. Here's Chapman. Kicks to the wing. Griffith sets up for a 3. Good. First 3-pointer of the night for the Lady Bulldogs. And it makes it 32-16 with 44 ticks to play in the third.
Griffith's first points of the night.
Lady Sockies will walk it up in the hands of McCartney. Over to Allen on the wing. He'll get it to Hill. Kicks to the wing and Simon for a 3-ball. It's off the mark. Rebound will be run down by Reese for Louisiana. She'll turn and take the ball to the front court. Has a player advantage, but they're going to say she carried the basketball. So a turnover. That'll allow Reese, Ramsey, and Madison Frieden to check back in for Pittsfield. They will sit down Hill and Gingler for the Lady Sockies. On the other side, back into the ball game comes Jordan Peterson as Reese takes a chair. 20 seconds to play in the third, and a 16-point Lady Socky lead, trying to add on to it before the third quarter buzzer here. Out top with it is Simon with 8. She'll try a step back 3. It's no good. 3 seconds. Peterson out of the double team. Launches 3-quarter court, no good, and we played 3 quarters. It's 32-16. Pittsfield over Louisiana. 4th quarter action. Your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Ready for 4th quarter action. Louisiana will have the basketball to start the final quarter, trailing Pittsfield by 16.
14 of 59 from the field for Pittsfield. They are 4 of 25 from the arc. 0 for 4 from the free throw line, 6 of 29 for Louisiana, 1 of 14 from the arc, 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
Bulldogs basketball to start the fourth quarter as Chapman will be the inbounder. She, Peterson, Reese, Griffith, and Womack make out the 5-4 Louisiana. Womack looks back door to Peterson, blocked by Allen, but they'll say she got her on the arm, and Peterson will shoot 2 shots.
Excuse me, go ahead.
Foul was called on the Lady Sockies. Deegan Allen, her second, team first of the fourth quarter. And to the free throw line will be Jordan Peterson. Peterson, the senior, puts the first one up, and it's good for the Lady Bulldogs. LSSG Trunking and 3D Leasing. For all of your trucking and hauling needs, call the Dunhams and their professional team, 217-285-2808 for LSSG Trunking and 3D Leasing.
Peterson misses her first free throw of the night after making 3 in a row. She has 5 points.
Lady Sockies start the quarter with Ramsey, Frieden, Allen, McCartney, and Simon. That's their original starting lineup to start the fourth. Ball on the right side to Allen. Looks in the post, now goes top of the key to McCartney. McCartney on the dribble drive, kicks to the wing and Allen. Over to Ramsey. Look at the ball reversed to Simon on the right wing. McCartney has the ball now knocked free by Griffith. Ball will go in the backcourt, run down by Lila Simon. She'll be taken down and fouled here.
Looks like Womack's going to pick up the foul, be her second, first team foul.
7:19 to play, 32-17. The Lady Socky lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Into the front court, Ramsey. Allen gets a touch on the left wing. Looks off at the screen, ball knocked away by Reese, stolen away. She'll drive into the front court, and they're going to call her for a travel.
Turnover against Louisiana. It'll be Pittsfield ball with 7:06 left in the contest.
Ramsey will bring it up. Hands it off to Allen. She travels. Nope, she was fouled.
Blocking foul on Louisiana. It's going to go on Reese. It'll be her second, team foul number 2.
Out of bounds on the sideline for the Lady Sockies in the front court. Simon will throw it to the backcourt to Reese Ramsey.
Ramsey with 12 in the first half, scoreless here in the second half.
She'll have it just inside the three-point arc and hits that one for the long 2. 34-17 the score. Peterson with the ball to Griffith, works it across to Womack. She'll drive in, had her shot blocked, the held ball. It'll be Lady Socky basketball in the alternating possession arrow.
Nice job that time by Frieden getting a hand into that shot on top of the ball.
Back to the home team for Pittsfield here with 6:25 to play. Ramsey works it down low to McCartney. McCartney has her pass tip stolen away by Womack. Womack on the dribble drive into the front court now for the Bulldogs. To Peterson, ball knocked out of bounds by Simon underneath. That'll stay with Louisiana on the baseline. 6:13 to play. Peterson on the inbounds. She'll drive back to the middle. Left-hand shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Put back won't fall, but that's because she's fouled on the play and will shoot 2 shots.
Ramsey will pick up the foul. It'll be her second. First team foul of the fourth quarter against Pittsfield. Peterson back to the free throw line where she's 3 for 4. 34-17. First one is good by Peterson. Give her 6.
Here's Peebles back into the game. Allen will take a chair for the Lady Sockies.
Peterson's second is too long. Rebound comes off to Peebles, her first rebound of the day.
Gets it to Ramsey, who will bring it into the front court with 6 minutes to play. Ramsey off of the screen from Frieden. Steps into a three-point shot. It is good as it stopped on the back of the rim and then fell in to make it 37-18.
Don't see that often.
That was a strange bounce. Here's Griffith on a drive now. Pulls it out, still on the dribble. Ooh, nice back cut by Peterson. She'll lay it in. Count the bucket in. She's fouled.
Peterson picks up her 8th. Simon picks up the foul. Her 3rd. Team foul number 2. And Peterson back to the free throw line again, 37-20. This Louisiana team is not that far away from being competitive. Just had to cut down on some turnovers on the night and make a few outside shots.
I agree.
Up and good by Peterson. She's having a good second half, has 9 points.
And it is 37-21 the score. As on the left side, it's Peebles with it. Looks on a pass that hits the defender of the back, run down by Frieden. To Ramsey. Top of the key, McCartney will get a touch. 5:18 to play. Here's McCartney, pull up from the free throw line. It's too hard. Rebound down to Frieden. She's trying to get back up with it and instead is tied up. No, instead is fouled by either Griffith or Reese. And let's wait and see what the official tells us here.
Like Griffith's going to pick up her 4th foul of the ball game, 3rd team foul on the rebound by Madison Frieden.
Out of bounds here through the Lady Sockies. Simon to inbound. Just turned around. There's Ramsey on the inbounds. Her little floater is up and good.
All Madison Frieden had to do was turn around. She had an easy layup.
Sometimes you get so caught up in running the play that you don't realize that the play was, hey, I was already open. Here's the ball now. Not tipped by the Lady Sockies. It'll go into the stands and a turnover on the Lady Bulldogs. Out of bounds on the scorers table side here at Boschel Gymnasium for Pittsfield. Simon will look to inbound. Dangerous pass in the backcourt, stolen away by Peterson. She'll drive in. Shot up is no good. Gets her own board, puts it back up, won't fall. Ramsey has the rebound for the Lady Sockies. She bounces off of a couple of people here. Looks for Frieden. Thought she was going to continue to the basket. Did not. It's a turnover as it goes out of bounds.
Just not an aggressive night on the offensive side for the Lady Sockies, moving in the flow of the offense.
It has not been. That is true. Here's Reese on the run into the front court. Kicks it left side. Womack. Now Peterson. Over to Chapman. Dribble drive in. Cut off. Back to Chapman on the wing for a 3. No good. Rebound run down by Reese Ramsey. She'll lead the charge into the front court. Puts it up off the window and in for 2 more. Ramsey gives the Lady Sockies a 20-point advantage on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. 4:09 to play in this one. Here's Peterson trying a 3 in transition, no good. Peebles with the rebound. Works it out to Ramsey. She'll trot it across. On the left side, it goes to Simon. Now Peebles. Gets the ball in the corner to Ramsey and has it knocked away by Peterson. That will allow Emerson Bradley to check back in for Louisiana as Griffith will take a chair with those 4 fouls. 3:50 to play in the contest. McCartney to inbound. We'll get it to Frieden. She'll attack down low. Now caught in the lane. Got to do something with it. She'll put up a turnaround jump shot. It's good. Frieden with her 2nd bucket of the night makes it 43-21. Chapman will bring it across for the Lady Bulldogs. Out top to Womack. Womack, the lone junior on the team for Louisiana. Now Peterson kicks right side Chapman. She'll throw it out to Reese. Reese and Peterson, both seniors. Here's a nice back cut to find Womack, and she'll put it up and in. 43-23. Peebles with it for the Lady Sockies. It's a Simon. She'll try a drive in. Scoop shot no good. Rebound down to Frieden. Over to Simon on the right side. Tries a 3-pointer. It's off the mark. Frieden with another board. We'll throw it back out to Lila Simon, who tries the dribble drive. Runner-up is good. Her 3rd shot on that end of the court and gets it to go in. She's got 4 as well to make it 45-23. Here comes Womack on a pull-up jump shot. It's no good. Rebound to McCartney for Pittsfield. She'll push the pace the other way. Little hesitation move out to Ramsey. Deep three ball, good by Reese Ramsey. 48-23 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
She's got a quiet 12 in the first half and a quick 12 in the second.
Now here's a reach-in foul called on McCartney out front.
Her first foul, third team foul. Ramsey on the night with 9 boards and McCartney with 8 on the night too.
Lady Sockies will bring in Hannah Williams, Deegan Allen back in, as are Gingler and Hill. And McCartney stays on the court. Inbounds pass to Chapman. Reese now out top of the key, Peterson. 2:04 to play. Bradley to Reese. She'll try the dribble drive in. Now has picked up the bounce. Good defense by Gingler here. 5-second call, maybe not. Here's a pass underneath the Womack. Kicks to the wing. Peterson three, no good. Rebound down to Reese on the offensive side. She'll put up a little left-handed hook, and it's good. And the Lady Bulldogs now want a timeout. 1:42 to play. 48-25. Pittsfield on top of Louisiana. Back after this Adams Fiber timeout.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
1:42 to play in a 48-25 contest. Lady Sockies looking to win their 20th game of the year. And on their way in this one. Hasn't been the cleanest game they've played, Jack, but they have been effective defensively.
No, but when you have an off night and you're up by 23 and your leading scorer's got 24 and 9 rebounds, you got to be happy. I mean, Lincoln McCartney's added 8 points on the night. We'll wrap all that up on the Logan Ag post-game show. But
you saw Ramsey again, though. You had just said a few moments, I think, before, she had 12 points and none here in the second half, and she could put them in a hurry.
In a hurry.
It'll be Lady Sockie basketball after the made shot here. Kudos to the Lady Bulldogs, though, to try to get the extra possession.
To try to get back in the game on a little 2-for-1.
Both teams have done a little subbing here as the Lady Sockies have brought into the contest Megan Heffington, a freshman, and Shelby Patterson, a junior. Patterson will get it down low. Good find from Hill to Patterson, who puts it up and in.
Nice find by Bailey Hill.
Well executed offensive play there. Ahart will play the point. She and Bradley are out there along with Scarlett Fight Carmel. Here's a shot put up no good. Rebound down to Ahart, and she'll put it up and in for 2. Also in for the Lady Bulldogs is Madison Bell. She's a freshman. And that rounds out the 5. Nope, Olivia Mooney is into the game as well for the Bulldogs. 55 seconds to play as Williams gets it out top. Left side over to Gingler. Back to Hannah Williams. She'll work it to Patterson on the wing. Ball gets reversed back to Hill. To Gingler. She'll try the dribble drive in. Leaves it to Williams in the corner. To Hill. Left side Patterson. Down low to Williams. Kicks it back to Patterson. Fakes and drives. Little runner up Shelby Patterson. No good. Rebound will be out of bounds, and it'll be Louisiana basketball.
Ball kind of bounced off of them, and they went, oh, ball's going out of bounds.
There it goes. There it goes. I wonder if somebody should grab it or not.
Maybe so.
Ahart with it to Bradley between the circles. Left side pass between the hands of her teammate Fight Carmel, and it'll be Lady Sockie basketball. 15.5 to play.
About caught Dave Marable there in the old Barb Reinhardt seat.
Gingler will walk it into the front court. It looks like Louisiana will allow the Lady Sockies just to dribble this one out. And Pittsfield will win their 20th game of the season. They're 20-2 as the Bulldogs fall to 6-4. And we take you to the Logan Ag postgame show with final stats and more after this.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag Postgame Show. The Pittsfield Lady Sockies with their 20th win of the season as they defeat the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs 50-27 here at Voschel Gymnasium. Our postgame coverage brought to you by Logan Agri-Service Incorporated, with locations in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri, and Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois. Logan Ag for all of your agricultural needs, 217-833-2375.
Pittsfield led 23-9 after 2 quarters at halftime, 32-16 after 3, and win at 50-27. Pittsfield was 22 of 71, 30.9%, 6 of 28 from the arc, 21.4%, 0 of 4 from the free throw line. Turned the ball over 11 times, 6 in the first half, 5 in the second. Louisiana 10 of 40 on the night, 25%, 1 of 17 from the arc for 5%, 6 of 9 from the free throw line. They turned it over 24 times on the night. 9 points from Jordan Peterson for the Bulldogs, 2 for Trinity Chapman, a 3 for Nakia Griffith, who played with 3 fouls most of the first half and into the third quarter. 5 points for Jayla Reese and 4 points for Camry Ahart. Also 4 points from Reese Womack. Reese Ramsey had 12 points in each half, 24 in the ball game to go with 9 rebounds on the night. Lincoln McCartney and Deegan Allen with 8 points apiece. McCartney with 8 boards, Deegan Allen with 7. Madison Frieden added 4 points on the night and 6 rebounds. Lila Simons had 4 points on the evening. And let's take a look. Also, Shelby Patterson had 2 on the evening for their total of 50 on the night.
We'll step aside. We'll talk to Lady Socky head coach Noah Mindenall next on the Logan Ag postgame show.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Back with you on the Logan Egg postgame show, visiting with Lady Socky head coach Noah Mendenhall following his team's 50-27 win over the Louisiana Bulldogs. And coach, I don't know if that's maybe the cleanest game you played, but it's not bad to be a little upset with your play overall when you still win a contest 50-27 in a game that you held a double-digit lead most of the night.
Yeah, the girls played well. We had some stuff we got to clean up there, just understanding that striving for what we want to do isn't always easy, and things weren't necessarily working the way we expected it to, but came in, played well, did our things, got our offensive sets, and got some shots to fall early too, which helped. And then on the defensive end again, just kind of wearing them down. But yeah, just got to take care of the ball a little better. I think 11 turnovers there. Not our cleanest offensively, but again saved us defensively.
You got up 30 more shots than your opponent, and that's pretty hard to compete with if you're holding people. They shot it 41 times. You shot the ball 71 times. You'd like to see a few more of those go in, but still impressive when you can outshoot your opponent by that much.
And they like to get shots up, and a lot of them were pretty good looks. That's what I've told about these girls, and that's what we practice a lot. We practice on getting our good looks, inside out shots, some of them fell tonight, some of them didn't.
20th win. It's just the 13th time in the 47-year history of Pittsfield that the program has accumulated 20 wins. And so while that is nice, again, you're still looking for improvement, and you've got a stretch of games here coming up that are some pretty tough opponents on the horizon.
And that's what we were talking about in the locker room after the game. It's really nice to get that 20, and they've definitely earned it. They've competed in practice. They've getting their extra shots up, getting their extra work in. So they've definitely earned it. But kind of what we said, it doesn't get any easier from here. You've got some pretty tough ones coming up with Camp Point, and then you go to West Hancock for the Q&D shootout. Brown County again. Playing them 3 times is got to be tough. It doesn't get any easier, and we've got a long road ahead of us still.
And important games, too, because you're seeding for postseason not very far away, so every game from this point on is important to build that resume.
Yeah, and that's what we've, started to talk about, too. You've got to keep winning games, and you've got to keep competing at the high level that you are, and hope come postseason that you get a good seed and you get a good pull and you're able to compete.
Lady Socky's improved to 20-2 on the season with a 50-27 win over Louisiana. Coach Mendenhall, we appreciate the time.
Thank you.
That's Noah Mendenhall, the head coach of the Pittsfield Lady Sockies. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And you had said she had a quiet second half, and then Reese Ramsey said, all right, let me just pour in 12 in a hurry. She ends up with 24 points, 9 rebounds, just kind of a normal day at the office for the young freshman.
A career for most of us, but she just does it the way she does it. Nice job by Deegan Allen. Lincoln McCartney also playing very hard tonight and picking up some nice boards.
That's going to do it from Voschel Gymnasium. We hope you'll join us tomorrow with coverage from the Quincy Shootout. First game's at 4:15. 4 games from Quincy Notre Dame and Quincy High School, and then 9 more on Saturday. You can watch it all live and for free here on Central Illinois Sports. For Jack and John Hall, I'm Charlie Hull. It's been another Central Illinois Sports presentation.